The beginning of learning streetwears is also the beginning of learning the act of customization. Hi sewists and aspiring sewists, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Doye, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can generate images and other stuff that you can customize on your t-shirts or other streetwears that we have. So if this looks like what you're interested in, if this resonates with you, please kindly watch this video till the end. So I'm going to start by showing you the screen record of the step-by-step process of how you're going to generate your image, or how you're going to generate the type of write-up you want to write on your t-shirt. So stay tuned. So the first thing you want to do is to locate Google on your device, then input streetwears.com on your Google, which is what you can see what I'm doing right here. So you are going to click on pinterest.com, and then to bring you to this option, then you click on that www.pinterest, and then you arrive at this point. So we have numerous designs here. So you are going to click the search button, then input what you want, the image you want to generate. So for me, I'm working with Adidas AI design. So yeah, it's going to give me different options. So as you can see, we have different options of Adidas designs here. So I will keep scrolling down to see the preferred design that I want. So when I see something that I feel is good, then I'll click on it. So I saw this and I clicked on it, and I wanted more, so I keep scrolling down. I saw this as well, but I also felt there was still going to be more. So then I saw this big design which I felt was beautiful. So I'm going to click on this design, then it's going to bring this option of 3 dots, then you click on it, and then it downloads the image. So I'll click on download here, and then it's going to download the image into my file. And next I'm going to locate the picture on my file, which is what you can see. Then I'm going to click on this icon, this sending icon, then to give me options of where to send to. So I'm going to be sending to Doyin April on WhatsApp, and I'm going to click on send. Yeah, so this is it, sending to Doyin April. So on Doyin April profile, you can see that it has been sent in form of an image. So if I want to send it in form of a document, I'm going to click on the plus sign, then I'm going to locate document. I'm going to click on choose from files, then I'm going to click on the image, and I'm going to send it to Doyin April, clicking on the sending icon. So this is how it is going to look like. So if you want to send it to your printer, this is how you're going to be sending it to your printer. So they are going to know how they're going to remove the background on their system using CorelDRAW. So once you're done with that, you know there are some inscriptions that the front would have images while the back would have a write-up. So and for this write-up, we have different type of printing materials you can use for this write-up. We have the flex, we have the borderless. So you can also use the borderless like used for the image. You can use it to write out names. You can also use flex. Flex is actually a different type of printing entirely, and most times it comes in, like most times you have to generate it in a PNG format. You understand? So that is why I am going to be showing you the process of how I do mine, and I send it to my friends, so they know how they are going to work on that particular design and generate it to be what you want. So this is how I'm going to be showing you how you're going to do it. So if you want to write a name at the back of your t-shirt, so you go to Google, then you type white background on Google. So you're going to go to Google to type white background design, so that Google can generate a white background for you. So you locate a plain white background that will be suitable for you. Go to image, locate a white background. So when you get the one that you like, so I'm making use of this, I think it's quite plain enough, so I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to save it to my photos, so it's going to be on my gallery. Next, after that, I'm going to come to CapCut, then I'm going to click on the image. I'm going to bring it to my CapCut photo editing. Then I'm going to click on my text option, then I'm going to type Doyin, then I'm going to change the color to black, which is what you can see me do. Then I'm going to choose a preferred font. You can load any font you want. If you want cursive font, you can load it. If you want any font you want, just load it. So I'm going to be using I'm just trying to look for a perfect font I'm going to use, because I want something in form of a cursive font so as to explain to you better. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go with this Agbalumo font. Yeah, this is what you can see. So I'm going to broaden it to be more visible. So once I have that figured out, I'm going to click on mark, then I'm going to export this. So this is what I'm going to be using for my name customization. So I'm going to locate design on my gallery, then click on send. So I'm going to send to Doyin April, and I'm going to click on the send icon. So this is it on doing April profile. This is how it is looking like on doing April profile. But so to convert this into a file, I'm going to click on the plus sign, choose from file. I'm already gonna add to save that as a file, so I'll send it to them in form of a file, so you can see that it's appearing as a file. Now the reason why you might want to send as a file is so as to maintain the quality of the design you want. So I'm telling the printer, print this in size. Print this because we have it in different sizes, so you have to tell them what you want. Print this in size 8 inches width and size 2 inches height, right? So you are telling them what you want. So at this point you can also tell them the size you want for your image as well. Alright guys, so if you're also an Android user, all you need to do is just follow the same format I did. You know where to locate your icons and the like. So all you just need to do is follow the same format, the same process. Save your photos into your files and also transport them into your WhatsApp, and just do it the way I did it. So this way you'll be able to generate images for your printers, and then smoothing will make easier for you. I'm also going to be chipping this in for some people that always ask me that I don't have a pressing iron, I don't have a heat pressing machine, can I use my iron? You can actually use the iron, but the degree of an iron is little compared to the heating degree of a heat pressing machine. So there are some printing materials that iron doesn't have the capacity to actually make it stick so well. It will actually stick. That's why you have scenarios of people saying, I got something printed on my clothes and the thing started peeling off. That's because the iron does not have the capacity to actually eat that up. And it depends on the material the person is also using for printing. If it is very thick, or I don't even know how I'm going to put it. If it is too thick, or if it is from a different kind of material that doesn't easily absorb it, then it might be difficult for your iron to be able to press that kind of. It will actually press, it will even stick, but it's just a matter of time. You see that it will start peeling off, which shouldn't be. But still, when it comes to heat pressing machine, heat pressing machine does the perfect job. It eats up your material to the degree you want. In fact, it can eat up your material to the point that it will even burn the print. So it's that durable. So that's why I don't really recommend iron, but iron can still serve a purpose, even if it's going to be for a temporary purpose, or it can even serve a long-term purpose depending on the kind of print material you're using. So I hope this helps. So guys, I'm sure that after you've watched this video, you're able to know how to generate your image or how to generate your write-up for your printers to be able to print for you. So if you enjoyed watching this aspect of my video, please kindly leave a thumbs up on this video, like and share, and I will see you again in my next video guys. Bye.